Okay, so we have Ginger here, and I got a couple new people, so I'm going to try to do the recall games because so far they've just seen me with Pepper, and I'm trying to get her into it. Your end product would be something like this, and it's also the difference of seeing a dog that will take food and a dog that's motivated by food, right? So this one is motivated by food. She's kind of lost her motivation in toys, which is interesting to me. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Her mom might have stuff just laying out all the time, which I told her not to do because she's always looking for something to do. So if the toys are around, right? So that, and then plus once I start doing like structured play where I'm using toys as rewards, if they have toys laying around at home, even though these are different, it can make the value of it go down. Right. So, and this right here is what we've worked up to. It used to be when we came out, it was immediately to focus, right? Focus, play, focus, calm down, focus, play, focus, calm down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And also, she usually poops pretty quick now. So with her, I'm just going to use her regular food because she's good about it. You ready, fool? So sometimes you gotta wait and see if they're ready to work, and sometimes you gotta make them work, right? Like a lot of times, this freedom right here is you build up to it. Now, a lot of people will say you gotta make sure the dog's in the mentality to want to work, and I'm in the camp of kind of fake it till you make it, right? So sometimes I'm gonna make them work, make them, right? Depends on the dog, right? Hold on, let me hit the pause button because I don't know where my brain's going, and I can tell she's not ready. Okay, so I'm about to make her come. Uh, what was I gonna say? So that's another thing, right? So if you start structure and then let them earn the freedom, a lot of times it's hard to go back to, hey, now I want to do structure right away, because you create a pattern of like, all right, you can be free and then we'll work. So it's all depends on what pattern you want it to be. But if you start with a lot of structure and hey, you've got to do this right now, then you can get freedom. It's easier to get back to that if something starts, like say she starts doing her bad behaviors at home again. I can take all this time away because we started off that way. Whereas if she would have come and I just let her be free and then all of a sudden she starts doing stuff and we didn't have anything established like structure freedom, and we went freedom to structure, that's where a lot of people get in trouble at home, is they're doing so much freedom and for one thing not enough structure, and for second thing they're not earning the freedom, right? So you got to earn the freedom and the trust, at least for me. Her, she for sure had to. So Waylon's the same thing. I made Waylon work. It's work and put up, work and put up. Right, so here. Dad, let's go! Right, so she's bullshitting. You know she heard that. Oh, she just walked over here. Hey! Psst. Hey, right here. Come on. Come on, girl. I probably shouldn't allow this shit either. Because she's bullshitting. So, hey, let's go. Get a little firmer. Come on. Let's go. There you go. Come on, get on the bed. Good. I probably shouldn't reward that either. Ready? Hey, heel. Good. So the recall games. It's one out. Get it. I always say get it first. This is initial, right? Initially, you let them kind of jack hole around. And then you go one back. And 1, 2, 3. You can give another one. Ready? Get it. And then they start doing it a lot faster. Ginger, come. Good girl. Sometimes you have to step, right? You probably noticed that with the other ones. Ready? Get it. Ginger, come. Right? Then it starts with throwing back. Then you take away that throwback and you use your motion if need to. Ready? Get it. I usually do 3 of everything. Ginger, come. Good girl. Ready? Get it. And you want to not use your word until they're coming back real good. I usually do it too soon. But the general practice is you wait. Ginger, side. Hey, 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 hey. Good. I'm going to reward it anyways. Ready? Get it. And initially, they don't have to be sitting. That becomes a thing. Ginger, side. Right. Good. Mark and reward. Ready? Get it. Did I do 3? Hey, hey, hey! Hey! Grab the collar. You sit her down. Good. Ready? Hey. Hey, get it. Right. Then you go, Ginger, middle. Right, there's a lady with a chihuahua over there. I correct that shit, man. Ready? Get it. All right, so 1 out. Ginger, middle. That's a pretty mild negative consequence. The go get where you grab. Nope. Get it. Oh, that might have been confusing because I started to move my hand. Ginger, middle. All right. So 1 out, 1 back. And then it becomes this. Ready? Go ahead. Ready? Get it. You go, Ginger, front. Good. Ready? Get it. Ginger, front. Got a hand target right here. Good. Mark and reward. Ready? Wait till she's done bullshitting. Ready? Get it. Ginger, front. Good girl. And in the beginning, as soon as they turn, I usually mark and start encouragement. And I might move, right? Get it. Ginger, heel. I want a stationary heel. So I'm not real big on how precise the position has to be. If she was totally sideways, I'd fix it. This is kind of an arbitrary rule, right? Ready? Get it. And you can fix it by 1 or 2 ways. By Ginger, heel. Either start and dropping the food back again or just do your lure again, right? Oh, I should have waited till she sat because we've built up to the sit. Ready? Get it. Ginger, heel. Psst. Then we got moving heel, right? Good. Good girl. And then you go like this. You go break and throw that way. Turn around. Let her find the food. There it is. Ginger, heel. Psst. Come on. Come on. There you go. When she gets close, now I start stepping. Good. Did you see that I marked after I rewarded? Which is not a big deal. Ready, down. Hand motion. Good. Okay, break. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so if a dog's barking at something, it depends on why they're barking, right? So if they're barking because they're scared of it, then you don't want to correct them because you make them more scared, is what people say. She ain't scared of nothing, right? So a lot of people say, now, one guy I heard say it right. He said, generally speaking, most of the time, the reactivity is out of a fear somewhere. Sometimes it's out of over arousal and excitement. That's a good girl. You want some of these? So, anyways, I know why she's barking at that dog. She's not running up to that dog barking because she's scared of it. Excuse you, pig. Would you think you already turned this thing off? All right, you ready to go walking? Right. Oh, and right. So, and the hay usually will make her stop. For some reason, this time it didn't. Right. So, inside, what I do is, hey, and I grab it. And then I back up so she comes to me. See right there? She heard it, and then she started coming. She doesn't have to come flying, but she's got to come, right? So you have a correction for whatever's over there. Hey, right here. Good girl. And then you have a reward for doing what I want you to do, right? As in, she's barking at that dog, she gets a correction. I go get her, grab her. If she was still barking, I would have made her knock it off and sit down, right? And then since she was stopped, I just brought her back because now the punishment becomes because you left the game. Even though there's something in between, my brain thinks they put it all together. Huh, you put it all together? You ready to go walking? Were you supposed to have free time? More free time?